Hello, Sagittarius. This is Lisa from The Right Guidance, and I'm here to bring in some September 2019 guidance for you, asking your angels and guides to please bring forward any and all information you may need to navigate your life this September. We're going to work with two decks. For any and all relationship messages, I'm asking your guides to pull messages from my love pack cards, okay? And then in general, anything to do with finances, career, opportunities, anything else. Also, relationships could come through the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay, so I'll apologize ahead of time for my setup. It was a very gloomy day today on the first day of September here in Toronto. So making do with the best that I can do on my dining room table, which is still really dark. So forgive me, it's just my setup for now. I didn't feel like being on camera today. And I think everybody prefers this setup anyway. So, okay. So, that was easy peasy. The other signs, I was like shuffling. All right. Sagittarius, please, angels and guides for 2019, September 2019. What do my viewers, my Sagittarius viewers need to know? Thank you for those of you who have subscribed to my new YouTube channel. I'm having my 4-year anniversary. Outing myself as a psychic on Facebook. It was 4 years yesterday for me that I started my page, and let everyone know that that's my side gig. So thank you for the support. My new platform here on YouTube is still quite small. So if you guys don't mind helping me grow, I'd really appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up if the reading resonated with you. You can leave me a comment. I love those. So whatever you would like to do, Sagittarius, know that this girl appreciates it. All right, we're going to leave relationships towards the end just because that's been my deal for September. Okay, so let's see what's happening now. For those of you, I hate to go on and on, but because this is a new platform, because I channel in the guidance, okay, I'm not necessarily reading the tarot for how everybody else sees it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm channeling in the messages for you, okay? This is the Hermit card. This is the Major Arcana card in the tarot, and it's actually the card of a Virgo. So I'm not sure if you have a Virgo in your life, Sagittarius, but the Hermit card is about you seeking answers within, taking some time for some personal introspection, to make some choices and to make some new decisions, and sometimes to process, depending on what you've been dealing with this year and towards the end of last year. You might be still in processing mode, and that's okay. This is you looking to be the light within. You can still seek the advice of a healer, someone who does coaching, someone who does intuitive coaching. I'm also a life coach. I went to school for that. I'll just throw the title around. You could seek someone who's a counselor as well if you need. Okay, so let's see what else is happening here. So it'll be an easier way for me to put the story together for you. Okay, all right, you got the Knight of Earth, and this could signal an earth sign. It doesn't have to be male or female. We're not gender specific on my channel. So an earth sign is a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo person. Okay, and this person is coming in to assist you. Okay, this person is absolutely, or she is, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. So if you know one of us, I'm a Virgo, if you know one of us that, you could get the assistance from, perhaps this is your spouse, or perhaps this is, someone who's a really close friend of yours who is loyal to you and dedicated to you, and perhaps can be I see you going to people for advice, Sagittarius. So whoever this is, know that, you can trust them, and that they are absolutely have got the answers you need, and they're going to actually help promote healing for you. So, this might be someone who does healing arts as well as whatever it is that their specialty is. Okay, let's keep going here. All right, we have the Nine of Air. Okay, and an air sign can be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius person as well. And what this is letting me know is that you're absolutely exhausted, and I knew you'd be processing. That seemed to be a word that your guides were really yelling at me loud and clear. Well, not really yelling, but you know, they were making it stand out in bold. Okay, processing. There's a lot that's happened. Perhaps you've moved away from some people and you are still standing, but you're tired, and you know, perhaps you've not slept well. You need some rest. And you know, because in North America, I'm not sure when you're watching this video, but you know, here in Canada, we're on Labor Day, and I believe our American neighbors are on a Labor Day as well. So Monday we all have the day off, so perhaps you can collect some rest. And because you did get the Hermit card as well, Sagittarius, this is letting me know that for September, you need to maybe take it inside, you know what I mean? And just go inwards. And I'm not saying to stay inside, because, you know, take advantage of this weather as much as possible, because, you know, winter. But this is about, you know, taking some time, either with that respective person that's going to help you. That could be that person, whoever that person is, but also to take some time in nature just to process. Okay, do some journaling. And, you know, nobody ever wants me to assign them homework as a life coach, but you know what? It is really cathartic. And to write out, you know, whatever's bothering you and what part you can own in the dynamic. Okay, whatever that is. All right. Well, you got a lot of earth around you, Sagittarius, the queen of earth. Again, a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo like myself. We're the bomb, just so you know. We are, though. We're pretty good people. So you have the Knight of Earth and the Queen of Earth, okay? My favorite thing, not just the fact that I'm the Queen of Earth. No, I'm joking. I love this picture. This picture is telling you, what do you want to manifest, Sagittarius? You got to put it out there. See how she's sending energy out? And she's like, this is what I want. And she's surrounding it in gold. She's surrounding it in light. She's asking the divine. This could be in prayer. This could be in manifestations. This is intention setting. This could also be intention setting on purpose. So I would be doing this with my clients if you were a client of mine. What goals are we setting, and how are we going to manifest this for you? And what's the timeline? And it's like sending it out there. So asking, with the help of other people praying for you too, you can use prayer, you know, helping you to manifest, okay? And you can join. There's so many really cool places, no matter where you're located. You know, there's Meetup. I haven't used it yet, but I'm probably going to meet other like-minded people who are also on a journey, okay? And sometimes when you're just doing, let's say you go to like a manifestation circle or an intention setting workshop or something like that, you have all that amazing energy as well. So you can use, now, check me out. I always know my dates for my moons. We just did have a new moon, August the 30th, and I'm actually unsure of the full moon and new moon dates in September, and that's not like me. So I apologize, but that could be a really great time to set out. So like on the new moon that just finished on August the 30th, I did this work. I did all my manifestation. I cast out what I want, and did all that. Okay, so you might want to think about doing that, Sagittarius. Woo, the happy outcome card. Okay, the sun is shining on you, Sagittarius. So whatever it is you're working on, whatever you're going to do to illuminate that new path, once you've done your processing and your healing, and you figure out what it is, you know, what's your next step, and what is it that you really want to work towards. This is letting you know that the universe has got your back. Your angels and guides are there to support you and let you know that the sun is shining on a happy outcome for anything you put your heart and soul and energy into. Processing a release. See? Releasing something. Could be something painful. Could be a relationship. Could be something like a career. Could be, you know, if the universe is, you know, for those of you who have, you know, moved away from a career by choice or, you know, with your hand forced, don't see it as a negative, even though it's a negative emotion, of course, we would have, or a situation arose where you needed to leave the workplace. Perhaps you felt, you know, pushed that you needed to do so. Any sort of time we're being moved away, or we're so incredibly uncomfortable that we have to move away, it's because the universe is saying, look, you have a new purpose, you have a different purpose, and we need to move you, and you've got to release, you know, all the toxins, like the Hermit card was saying at the beginning. You've got to, you know, have that time, right? Let me just get my cards in order here. You need to have that time for personal introspection. Shine a light on what it is you need to release, okay? Sagittarius, look at this. He's standing in his light, and you want to stand in your light, and you want to move towards whatever it is you want to move towards, because this is a general reading, I do have about 4 or 5 people that are really standing out on, you know, I know what they want to do, but because I don't want to make these videos too long, and because they are general, because I've got to keep them that way in this format. But you know what, like, you know what you came here to do. You can seek out someone like myself who is an intuitive life path reader. That's actually my purpose, is to help make sure people are on task, on plan, on target, and moving towards their divine life purpose. It's my specialty. I love working with the young people who aren't sure what they're here to do, because I'm always sure what they're here to do. So it helps them to get on their path so much quicker. So I love to be of assistance to the millennials. Okay. So hi, honey. Sorry, my son's just coming home. All right. So for those of you, we're moving on to the relationship side now. Okay. Now, not all of these messages are going to resonate with you. Okay. They're going to resonate for some more than others. And I'm going to be using this towards singles, and also using this towards couples. Okay. So I will be filling in different sorts of messages for both singles and couples. Okay. So this is the card of holding on, and don't worry so much. Okay. I'm channeling in the messages. Now, let's say, for example, you were moving away. This could also mean still in career. You're moving away, and there's a big part of you that's holding on to the past. But remember, you got that release card, right? So whatever is trying, give me a second here. Whatever is trying to leave your life, let it. Okay? Or whoever is trying to leave your life, let it. Okay? Sometimes we want to hold on because it's familiar, but this is letting me know, Sagittarius, that you've got some things that are trying to walk away. Not necessarily people, but just old way of doing things, old way of thinking is something you got to release. So let that old behavior go, that old pattern, that old negative thinking, and all that other good stuff. Let it go. All right. Fear. False. What is it? False evidence appearing real. Okay. This is just like the boogeyman trying to scare you. That's your ego. Your ego is trying to scare you to think that, you know what, don't pursue that new venture. You don't have what it takes. But, you know, this is just fear. It's fake, and it's egotistical, and it's just there to frighten you. Don't be frightened, Sagittarius. You got this. All right. And, oh, sorry. One more thing about this card. Don't be afraid to put yourself back out there for my singles. Okay? Don't be afraid. So if it's time for you, maybe you've released and you've processed. It was a relationship. Maybe you were moving towards something, you know, you were moving towards your independence, leaving something that wasn't serving you, something that was maybe toxic, or there wasn't any future growth there. This is letting you know that, listen, don't fear putting yourself back out there. Remember, you got the happy outcome card. Okay? Let's see what else is happening. I know what this card is all about. This is the card of cynicism. And the really funny thing about this card is because we're all human. Okay. Now here's the thing. This is like the card almost like of a little bit of jealousy. We have someone who's throwing water on the happy couple that are happy. Okay. And maybe you're like, puh, assholes. This could be you checking up on an ex, and they have moved on and you have not, and you're pissy about it. This to me is totally the social media check-in. And someone's happy and you're not happy about it because maybe you haven't moved on. But whatever this is also the card of just being envious. And don't be envious of anyone, please, because that's an energy that you're sending out, thinking that you are lacking something. And if anyone's happy and you see happy people, why don't you say, you know what, I want that. I want that feeling too. I want that new love feeling. I want that, you know, romantic feeling, whatever it is that you're envious about. Okay. And this is all of us. We all show signs of envy. All right. See, you got the taking a risk card, right? So it's that fear card. Remember that fear card? And you have that release card saying, listen, you're going to feel the fear and do it anyways. Anything that is worth pursuing is a risk, right? So whatever it is you're moving away from, Sagittarius, there's someone to meet you on the other side, a new partnership, a new boss, a new company, a new startup, something exciting. It's time for you to cross the threshold, Sagittarius. It's time. Okay. Again, we were just talking about jealousy and envy, and it's coming up again. Okay, so for those of you who are in partnership, perhaps you're getting this card. This could mean that you have eyes for someone else, or your attention is not on the relationship. Now, here's the thing. You can't see my face, but I'm giving you a look. I always disliked it when my partner would be on the phone when we were out, or, you know, say watching TV, or just, you know, together after a long day. I didn't appreciate that. So this is just like your partner wants attention, and not to give attention to someone else or someone else's social media account, or wasting time not giving your partner the attention that they deserve. For those of you who are single, you know, you could have felt jealousy. Perhaps your partner stepped out, or perhaps your partner had, in this case, like see here in the photograph, had eyes for someone else. Who gives a shit? Release them, let them go. They weren't your person, okay? But the thing is, we also can't have a wandering eye. For those of you who are maybe just starting up in a relationship, and you're thinking, well, there might be someone better out there. There might be something better out there. Give that person 3 dates. After 3 dates, you know, all right? Don't divulge too much. Don't go having sex with them. Don't commit yourself in that way. Have 3 dates. See how you feel. Really get to the meat and the potatoes, okay, depending on what age you're at. And really, you know, don't ignore any red flags, okay? And this is like, don't think the grass is greener necessarily on the other side, okay? So I'm going to leave it for you there. Rocky agrees. It's because we're at 11:07 p.m. and I've done 9 readings. Not that I'm getting tired, but my dog is. And I still want to upload this for you this evening, Sagittarius. You can let me know in comments how this resonated with you if it did. You can give me a subscribe if you want to come back for future videos. And you can like this video as well. I'd really appreciate it. For those of you on my Facebook platform, Rocky, stop. For those on my Facebook platform, please, yes, absolutely leave me a comment or send me a direct message. I'd appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your long weekend, and happy September, Sagittarius.